Welcome. Welcome in. Hello. Hi, Cynthia. Glad to see you. Oh, I wish I had an apron like that. Happy Tuesday. I'm eating a last minute licorice. Well, what have you been up to today, Cynthia? The Joyful Art Time show starts in a few minutes. We'll just wait to see if anybody else comes in within the next couple minutes. And then we'll do our breathing and our yoga exercise. Let's see, where's Miss Patty? Miss Patty. Nothing really? Oh, Miss Patty's hiding. I better bring her out. You can't hide. We need you, Miss Patty. She's so hilarious. And then we're going to do for week 2, we are doing, you think I would remember after all the work I put out, July 14th, caring for the animals. Hi, Ellen. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. So we're going to talk about cows, pigs, chickens, turkeys, llamas, goats, sheep, and farm dogs and farm cats. And I'm going to try to make a corral and then put all the stickers inside the corral. That's what I'm going to try to make. And I think I've got a picture of the house and some trees. So we'll hopefully it'll all work out, my ideas. Well, I'm not sure how Debbie's feeling. She didn't let us know. She did have, I didn't listen to her video. It just came out. I didn't have time to listen to it. I had so much technical crap going on. I am now officially on a 5 gig fiber optic network, and I'm hoping it'll be just cool today. We won't have any buffering or any kind of anything, unusual. Our stream should just be smooth as icing on a cake. Oh, Ellen, can you call, or is that a no-no? I don't know. I haven't interviewed for such a long time, and I'm thinking I might have called on my state interview. It took like a year to get in there. And finally, I got in, but I think I might have called. I don't know. I don't remember. It was like in the like 1986. It's hard to remember way back then. So I don't know what the kosher thing to do nowadays. You know what? This is what I did. I went and I did another haul yesterday because there were some things that I needed and I didn't have, and I still don't have it. I can't find any lace, it's all I did is I found a burlap, and I guess I'm just gonna have to use burlap, or maybe I'll just use my laces. So the next thing that I want to do is some ephemera. for it. I have this idea in my head. I just need to do it. But I wanted to get everything scheduled for the month, so I don't, that's what I worked on. And then today we had the house kind of topsy-turvy, putting in the new internet service, Ziply. I don't know if any of you have that around, but oh, I'm so excited because it is really strong, and I'm hoping that my videos will be faster to upload and download, and everything will be faster, I think. I hope. And so at the last minute, probably about 4:15, it was all installed, so I had to check it out and see what happens. Yeah, so I don't know if I should do another haul or just put the two videos to just do a really short haul and then just add the other video of working on the ephemera that I want to do before I put the journal all together. Oh, and I got to do the cover. I got to put that together first too. Ziply, it's fiber optics. I am so happy about it. You know, I'm in the outskirts of the city now. It used to be more rural out here, but it's not anymore. There's so many houses, and Costco is about 2 minutes away from the house. Now, if you drive down about 3 minutes, well, I think maybe it might be 2 or 3 minutes driving more east, you'll run into more horses, cows, and the middle school we call Cow Pie Middle School. There was a dairy farm there, and they still kind of have it active in some parts right next to the school. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Oh, and then, so anyway. But we got the fiber optic in our neighborhood, and I'm really happy. It was all free to put it in, a free router. We didn't have to pay for anything. We only have to pay for the service on a monthly bill, which is not bad. And we're going to get rid of Comcast. It's a little bit cheaper than we were paying for Comcast per month. So anyway, that is all done. Phew. All we have to do is change our password if we want to. Or we could keep the same password. All right, let's get started. Anyway, let me know, Cynthia or Ellen, should I do another haul from Dollar Tree all by itself, just a lone video, or should I tag on some making the cover, and what I really need to make this ephemera, because then just make a separate video. I can do that. I'll just say I had to go back because I was looking for I was able to find a pattern book because I didn't have any book for the pages, and in there's some pretty models, and so there was one book like that left. The shelves were bare. I told the person in Lake Stevens, the city I live in, your shelves are very bare. They're bare. They need to restock really badly. And she just says, well, they just come in and it sells out so fast. I'm going, because I did see boxes out, and then the box, there was one box for the books, and they just had the box for the books out. Just one box. You had to dig through it to find books, and I'm like, what? I don't think that management team or something, it doesn't quite work well there. Okay, let's make the cover an ephemera. It's nice. Okay. I know. I'm getting some more subscribers. I'm hoping that someday they'll join us here on the live shows, but we'll see. Okay, let's see. Let's take our brush and get Miss Patty, and then we're just going to go directly to the table because I've got a lot of things to go over. Yeah, I noticed that they did. Yeah, because it's slim pickings. You know, you almost have to go twice. And I don't feel like I went to two. Uh, I went to the one in Snohomish and I went to the one. Oh, okay. Well, I better get going instead of gabbing. Okay, here we go. Breathing time. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. In through the nose, out through the mouth. All the stress relief. Come on, Miss Patty. We just need to do this yoga laughing really quick. We need to quickly do our yoga laughing. Good night. Sleep tight, Ellen. Okay, Miss Patty. Now the picture of Miss Patty that was drawn, didn't you think these are her lips? But it looks like her mouth is here and these are her boobs in the picture. And then I thought, well, maybe I should do that. Maybe I shouldn't make this her mouth and make her, you know, have the boob top, bikini top. I love you, Ellen, too. Anyway, all right. So here we go. We are going to do this funny little thing here. Miss Patty, are you ready to laugh? Oh, yes, 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 I want to laugh. Okay, Miss Patty, we're going to laugh at you. And the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. You're hilarious. It's catchy. The laughing is catching on. It's catchy. Oh, Miss Patty, you're so funny. She loves to dance and hop around. Okay, Miss Patty, let's go. Oh, we'll see you later, Miss Patty. We got to get busy doing art. Oh, she's complaining tonight. That's great. Oh, my, oh, my. Okay, let's put this down to the art table. We got a lot to do here tonight. Let's go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Now, the first thing I kind of want to show you too, I want to make these trinkets, and I'm going to have to do a different time or just make a video. My video skills need help. So I've got these little, I don't know what you call them. They're little pieces to some sort of something. There's nothing, I just picked them out of a box at the thrift store. So I've got a pig. So I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna drill I'm going to drill something in there with that has a loop, so I can like put these in a dangle, is my hope. And even these are really tiny, and I'm just going to put a hole in them right there and add them in for dangles. And I'm going to put the dangles in here. But I think I might, there's inside one or an outside one. So the outside one, I think I'll make it with most of those animals, and I'll make it where it can come on and off. Or you can put it, you know, in the front, because this is big, but I think I'll have an, hopefully in the motel, everybody, you know, will have their say in here. Been working on putting a little bit of fanciness, and then putting this right in here, and just another book. Okay, and I haven't added too much there. So we're going to go back here. I did take this and I painted it red. and I put a little thing on it so these little doors would open and close. So that's our barn. It's a whimsical barn. I didn't know what else to do. I was just playing around. I thought, oh, I hope you love your barn, Zach. I think it turned out okay. Anyway, so that's the barn. So over here, I was thinking we've got to make, oh, my rubber came off. Let's put it over here in case. Okay, so I'm thinking about putting it here. Thank you, Cynthia. I pulled out a bunch of papers. I think that one probably will be for the next time around. Okay. So I was thinking of something round. Let me see, I gotta see that picture. I gotta make a corral, and I need a picture of the looking in my basket here, guys. Okay, I need to look at that, and I need to going. Okay, I think the house is in here. I think. And I don't think these fit. Oh, I found this. Isn't that cute? Oh, put it this way. Sorry. Isn't she cute? But I'm not going to use her, but I thought she was cute. All right. Did I have the house? Yeah, there were some houses in this magazine. There's some really cute stories. Oh, there's the houses. Okay. Now, these have a, I kind of like this one. I kind of like this one. So, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to cut this out. I'm going to cut this out. There we go. It's not really straight. Let's cut that off a little. Basket under here, catching my Okay, so we got the house. Let me get this out of the way. And where did, oh, right here. So I thought, well, that I could make, we don't need this one. Put you back. So I got brown. I went through to my stash to see what type of 12 by 12 papers I had. I have more than enough. I think, I don't know, I kind of want it just green. This is too much, isn't it? What can I put around it? Do I want to put anything around it? I don't have to. Unless I want to put a dark one around it. We can even be bold and put this paper around it. We could, oh, this would be cool. Maybe that could just pretend to be the fence line. Let's see what that works out. Because I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do that. All right, so let's draw a little circle. I think that what I'll do is, so we don't need it too big because we've got to put something here and something there. Because my barn took a lot of space. I made a big barn. All right, now I can see it a little better. We'll put our house up here. We can paint it blue around it. And we're going to have a little bit of grass, maybe, kind of, see they have a fence there. So let's put a little bit of grass extra here. And then we are going to draw this round pasture area. There we go. So we'll cut that out first before we do the brown. Ooh, and we'll just add maybe just a little extra even for the house. Oh, dear Zach. I've been praying for him. Praying that Jesus just keeps his soul. I don't know. I just felt the urge to pray for him, so I did. All right. Okay. Oh, I cut it. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, I must have had another piece of paper under there. Well, you know what I could do, because those flowers would be pretty. How about kind of putting some of the flowers around it before we put the fence? Not sure how that's going to work, but we'll see. So we could have some flowers. Now, let's see, it's a little bit off. So I'm wondering what's under there. If I could cut, so what I want to do, hopefully it'll work, is cut these off. And if it doesn't work, we can split this and we can get it to work here pretty nicely. And let's see, how can we do this? So this row looks pretty good. But it's not curved. But let's see how it goes here. Okay. And the one that's curved, I could use a portion of it. Kind of goes like right there. See if I can just draw. Trying to, okay, so this is it. So if we kind of make like that, let's see if that'll work. Not sure. I'll try it. Let's see, we could. I have to rest my fingernails. There. So we can put the flower there, and we can put a flower. How far can we go up? We can go up to about right there. Let's have that flower picking out just a little bit. We don't have to have it straight, really, we don't. Okay, it almost looks like a foot, doesn't it? We could put a row of flowers for the hat. Well, these flowers, oh yeah, maybe it'll work. I don't know. Let's see. This way. So what we'll do is just put this down a little bit. Put the flowers there. And then we need a little bit here, and that's about it. So it kind of like, it curves right there, didn't it? So it kind of comes like this. And then it curves, let's see. So maybe we just need this much. Let's see if it'll work. I probably don't have it as much as a curve can do. Well, I cut it a little short. I'm wondering if somehow I can just put 2 little flowers in there. Yeah. All right. So that's going to be, okay, now we got to do the fence. So I was just thinking, maybe the fence should go on the inside of the flowers. Hi, Jessica. Welcome in. I'm trying to build a pasture out of paper. We'll get there. We'll get there. It'll take me a little while. Not too while, I think. All right. I think this should go in first. All right. So we need this. And I could probably do it the other. Well, I like to be able to see what I'm doing here. Okay, so let's, hopefully that'll show up. Oh, good. Everybody needs a vacation. Yes, everybody does. My vacation is going to be the first 3 weeks in August. And I'm shutting down the shows for Tuesday and Thursday. I'm shutting them down for 3 weeks while I go play. Did you have a good time on your vacation? I'm just going to make this a little bit bigger because I just want to do that. I have a little extra paper to work with in case I measured wrong or... You had a nice vacation. Was it sunny? Sun poison. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, sun poison. Where'd you go? Where'd you go to go get sun poison? That means you had to put a bunch of creams on. Oh, you went camping. Okay. Well, I hope that didn't bother you too much. Once you got the cream on, you could still like keep going. Well, let's just see how this looks. Oh, okay. Okay, I will go and check. You know, I don't get notifications when you do your new stuff. I'm subscribed to you, but it would be nice if YouTube could do their... Yeah, I'll go. I wish I would get... I'm subscribed to you. You'd think they would do their notifications correctly. Now, if I have to make this bigger because, boy, I'm going to have to have enough room for the other two. I'm spreading out. I'm spreading out. Oh, okay. And then, so that'll be our fence. And then these will be our flowers on the outside of the fence. But I'm gonna have to cut these to make these work. How about that? Oh my, oh my. And this goes here. I might have to patchwork these flowers a little more, but that's okay. I have plenty of paper. So we got our fence, we got the pasture, the fence, and the flowers. And this is our house. I'm wondering if I should make that round cornered. I'm just wondering if I should make this like a little more rounder. Let's see, I do have a punch. I just have to find it. I do have a punch, which it should be over here. Yep, it's right here. Thank goodness. And I can put this paper here. There were some really cute stories in this Farm Life magazine. I got it at the library for free. I'm just thinking that for some reason this just might look better. Yeah, it just kind of looks better. Now I can paint blue sky. So let's put our house down. So around the house we have, maybe I should do a little bit of dusting of color. Oh, I'm so glad you can see. Oh my gosh. Hi, Love and Pieces. Welcome in. Glad to see ya. Jessica is Passion. And Love and Pieces, I don't know. What is your handle name? I don't remember. I don't know if I even wrote it down. I have a book that I tried to write people's names down so I can learn. I'm just going, I think I already have some brown on this one. It's just really faint. I think I'm not going to do that one. What am I going to, the house. The house. It's probably not going to take. It is a little bit. See, it's just getting the white off around the house. There we go. Usually I have stuff on these brushes because I don't use everything. Okay. I'm making a pasture to put animals in. And my son, Zach, he loved animals. And he did have some training. He went to train to be a farmer. But then it never worked out. He changed his mind. But he did spend some time in Utah on a farm where he learned to rope cattle, herd cattle. What else did he do there? Horse riding. It was kind of more like a camp thingy, but he stayed there for a month in the summer, hoping to give him, you know, some experience of, you know, you try to give your kids just to see if they like things, different experiences, see what they want to be when they grow up. At least that's the way I thought. So I can just put this down. I need to spread this out. I kind of forgot that I need a little thing. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it that you come back and watch my videos and you comment and you enjoy the live show and watch me do my intuitive art flying by my pants, I always say. I kind of have an idea, but then if my idea doesn't work out, well, we're in hot water. Because I gotta say, oh no, what am I gonna do? I'm working in my Zach's journal. I'm looking for a card. I thought I had one here, but you know, I don't see it. Okay. I'm just going to, because I'm going to have, yeah, we're going to have flowers there. So maybe, and a fence there. Oh boy, Vicky better think this through a little bit better. Okay, so if we're going to have a fence here, do I need to add a little extra to the top? Because this is going to be like a corral. Maybe I should, because then I've got to add the corral piece. I'm going to need another piece. All right. Okay, that's the corral piece. Let's put that down there more, and then we can put the flowers right here. But then the issue is I've got to make, there needs to be a lawn here. Okay, let's do that. We need the lawn, and we need this fence about right here. We need that about right there. Oh, that looks so much better. And then we're going to put this around. Okay, so I do want to put it up. All right, I just had to figure out in my head where to place this green piece. Now I know. So I'm just going to glue it on. My brain works in a peculiar way, guys. A peculiar way. There we go. And now we can put our fence, and I'll patchwork our fence if I need to. So I'm kind of thinking that that fits pretty good. like that, didn't it? Oh, that must be my, oh my. I'm just going to put it right in the middle. Right in the middle. This is a whimsical area that we're going to use our stickers. To put down the animals, because I have a lot of sticker animals. Are you going to glue down? I hope so. Well, if you don't want to, I guess it doesn't matter, because you are a fence. All right, and then we're going to put, gotta cut this off. Cut this off. My little scissors. Well, at least I'm not cuckoo. I don't think I am anyway. Okay, so we need a little bit of lawn there, right? Yeah, that's what. But then this, I'm going to have to cut this because it doesn't quite fit. Cut this. Maybe it should just go like that. And we will fit another little piece up here. I like this glue. It is a quick dry glue. Oh no, we got to keep that lawn there. Got to keep a lawn there. All right. Yeah, it's already gluing down, but I don't like that. Like that. So we're going to kind of clip that off. Kind of, there we go. And we're going to kind of clip this off. And we're going to have a patchwork right there. Probably from the top of this. Whoops, I knocked. Oh my goodness, my phone. Of course, I knocked my. I have to eliminate all this at once. Oh my gosh. It's like going cuckoo here. All my phone announcements it's covering all my comments where I can't see. Now you might still be able to see. Juju somehow got Jess out of Suzanne and called me that for so long. She just continues to call me Jess. So you are Suzanne, love and pieces. Suzanne. Okay. Can I remember that? If I put it in my book, I can remember it. Love and pieces, Suzanne. Okay. Love and pieces, Suzanne. And Jessica, while you're here, I looked in your book, in my book, for your mom's channel, and I did not write it down. So I need to ask you for that again, if you don't mind. If you don't mind, dear. So let's put this spot here. Whoops. Yeah, and then I'll write it down. So, because, yeah, two, you could probably use this. I have to write things down to remember them. Then I remember them. I don't know how I had that. It seemed like I had it that way, but apparently I didn't. Okay, it's just going to be a little bit of patchy fence. That's okay. That's okay. No biggie. But we only need a little bit of, let's see, we need about that much. And about like that. And about like that. I think. Yeah, we can have it a little bit. We gotta put the flowers on it anyway. Hi, Jersey. Love you, dear. So glad to see you. I'm trying to make a fence. You're gonna say, what are you doing, Vicky? We need to have a corral for our animals, right? And then we're gonna have some flowers too. If I can just remember where all the pieces went, then I'll be doing pretty good. So I thought the flowers came up here. I thought. So it's HEB, hey B at Jersey Waves. Nice to see you guys. So nice. All right. So when we talk about these animals, I'm going to have to learn about them too, because, you know, I tell you, I was not a farmer. I was not a farmer. That's when we'll talk about the animals. When I think that belongs there. Kind of right there. All right. And then this piece goes around here. All right, so whoop, whoop, we gotta cut this. Probably have to cut it. I'm getting ink. I've just got glue on my scissors. That means I'm gonna have to. Okay, we'll cut this off. And we'll just kind of overlap that. I'm going to clean off my scissors. Poo. And not sure where this, I wonder if that one went upside down over here. I have a feeling it did. It's probably too late to get that off. I have a feeling that this one, I don't know why, I think it goes over here. It looks like it fits better. What happened to you? No, it has to go this way. I guess so. Maybe it goes more like this. Let me put these on here. Because then where does this one go? And then where's the long piece up here? If this one would be upside down though, if we put it this way. If we put it this way, it kind of goes, but it doesn't really go, does it? Well, goodness gracious, what the heck did I do? All right, we're just going to put it here and we'll just build flowers around here. That's what we'll do. I'm not going to glue you on right now. Okay, I thought this one came over here. I thought, but it just doesn't look right. So I'm going to cut that off. I'm going to cut this off, and I'm going to say that will do it. That's good enough. I don't know what happened to the piece over there. And that's like two. Okay, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to put this piece here. And I have no idea why I want that like that, but I drew it like that. Okay, we'll put this one here. And if I do put this one here, I can't, I just didn't seem like, it seems like it should fit up here. I just can't see it. That's upside down. I don't want it upside down. All right. So I'm going to cut this. I don't know if I'm cutting it right. We are going to cut it like this. And we're going to cut that one off. Okay, and then we're going to cut this off. So there you go. And we're going to continue this over here and over here. Okay, so I'm just patchworking the flowers. I'm making a patchwork quilt. I think it'll make sense once I get the animals out. Okay, Zach. I hope you love this. All this work and energy. Hopefully the animals will look good because I've got them pictured in my head, but I do not know that off like that. I do not know exactly how they'll fit, but you know, they're stickers, so they're going to lay flat. We don't have to have it completely straight because, oops, flower beds are never straight. Whoops. Okay, and then we'll put this one, and then I'll cut out some more. Yeah, the flower bed is never really straight, but we do want to be up here. Okay. All right. Well, in Washington, it is really pretty. The weather is, oh, just gorgeous. It's like we don't get the heat usually. If we do, it's because of something unusual. But our high has been about 78, and it's been 78. Let's see, and it's been, that's the high, and the low at night gets in the 40s. So in the nighttime, it's a little bit cool. We've been putting on our heater sometimes at night. We get cold. We're cold. We're cold, cold, cold. Or maybe we'll just make these go like that. Only need a little here. Let's do this. Oh my goodness. We don't have humidity here either. And so it's a dry, we have more of a dry heat. Let's just kind of cut this a little bit. Let's see. Oh, I'm being quiet because I want to get this cut right. And I'm having a little bit finicky. You know what I say, if something bugs you, you gotta fix it, right? Okay. Okay, so we have our flowers all around our fence. Now let's hope these animals will look good in here. Cross our fingers. Cross our fingers. Okay, I'm using the Farm Anatomy sticker book. I just want to make sure that our Let's see, let's pick out a cow first, or a pig. Okay, and there's a chicken. Oh, we got chickens here. So we can have our pig. Well, its snout really wouldn't be. Maybe like that. Maybe. Not bad. Not bad. I think we'll be okay. I do want to read you one of these stories out of the Farm Life magazine. It is so funny. Okay, not this one. Now that I mixed them all up. So this is funny about the pig. This is Country People. So the best pig pun. It was a difficult decision, but our readers rated the pig pun at right the funniest during the past 7 days. It appeared in the June 1988 issue and was sent to James Cortell of Missouri. But anyway, I went to market. I stayed home. I had roast beef. I had none. I said oink oink all the way home. And then what was my line again? So this pig forgets his line. Anyway, I just thought it was kind of cute. Actually, I could cut this out and maybe put it up here. I might do that. Oh, what am I going to cut here? Oh, that's okay. Kind of a funky pig story. But my parents always played with my toes and my fingers and said, this little piggy went to market. This little piggy stayed home. This little piggy had roast beef. And this little piggy had none. And this piggy said, I am going to say oink oink all the way home. And then the next one, what was my line again? Anyway, it's kind of funny. Okay. Then what other one? There's another one. Embarrassing moments. Let's see, is that the one I read? Now, I'm not sure why this was an embarrassing moment for this man. So, did any of your parents do the oink oink with the fingers and your toes? I didn't think that story was that funny. All right. Let's see. Now this is going an extra mile in the country. So you can see there is, but I don't know, I guess I kind of forgot that that was there. I kind of like ours because I need to put the pigs down and the cows down. Pretty in the horse, huh? That's pretty. I wonder if we could put the horse over here. Maybe. What's on the other side? We'll see. Just because we did the horse last time, but it's just kind of pretty. All right, where was that nice story? Now, this is an out-of-the-way farm raises lovable llamas. Now, I don't think llamas, I'm not sure if I have a llama, but they make beautiful yarn and great for knitting and crocheting. I don't know if we have a llama in here though. And if we don't, I might cut the llama out of the magazine and put the llama there. Now this is a milking cow. Here I am getting a milking cow. So usually the farmers we're gonna have a line. I'm getting out of sequence. Okay, I'm looking for llamas. Oh, I better stay. My mind is racing right now. We've got a goat. We have a goat. We have lots of cows, longhorns, more piggies, some more horses, some corn, something to eat, some tools, some stuff for the kitchen, some vegetables. I really like these, make a cute card or pocket. Okay. Llama, we've got a sheep, so that's good, and that sheep is facing that way, so that's good. And a goat, and some heads of chickens that they probably ate the bodies. I don't know. Probably, huh? On the farms, I think they eat their chickens. Any llamas in here? Probably not. So I'm going to cut one out. For some reason, I just think there isn't because I do not remember seeing one. But that doesn't mean there might be one in here. There is not. Okay. So I am going to cut out a llama. So there's a variety of colors of llamas. And usually the farmer will sell their wool to local spinners. The wool is grease-free, lightweight, warm, and luxurious. A llama may be solid, spotted, or marked in a wide variety of patterns. It can be beige, white, dark white. They love being around people. Perhaps it was something to do with their history of being domesticated. As far as their personalities, they're very much like us. Each one is an individual. Oh, isn't that cute? Now, where's the newborn? I don't see it here, although it says under here that mama's cute. Oh, is this the newborn here? The little one. But it almost looks as big as, I thought it was just a llama, but this is a newborn? Oh my gosh, they're big when they're born. Oof, da. So they love their pictures taken. They're friendly with the family. The kids can play with them. Said most births occur during daylight hours, which is better for the baby and certainly more convenient for us, the owner. They don't mind the cold. They're very easy to care for. For the most part, they stay outside even in the very cold weather. It only takes about, well, this is 1988, $1 of feed per day to raise a llama. I'm sure it's more now. And llamas do clear off underbush. So they're good little weed pickers. Well, that's pretty cool. I'm not sure which picture I'm going to use here of this llama, so I'm just going to cut it out. There was a story in here about about a young boy, the farmer's boy, going to milk the cow. Let's see. To everything there's a reason, a season, according to a famous passage in the Bible. Spring in the country is the season for planting, and a whole lot more. It's also time for the dandelions. So that is not the story that I could have lost it. This farmer's weird. He goes camping on top of the mountain. Oh, I wouldn't want to be there. I would not want to do that. See, oh, here it is. Come along for a morning walk in the country. Join this farm boy as he and his dad take the cows out to pasture to graze. So as a child, the early morning jaunts out to the cow pasture were some of the most enjoyable experiences of a farm life. Just after sunrise, so that's early, when the milking was done, oh wow, the milking is already done with the milk cows, Dad and I would take our walking sticks and head across the barnyard to open the wire gate that led to the dirt road. The cows followed us without any urging on our part because they were eager to get to the juicy grass that awaited them in the pasture down the road. The air was filled with whatever aroma happened to be in the season. In the spring, the perfume of apple blossoms and from the orchards, and our crab apple tree by the lane was almost intoxicating in its sweetness. There was the scent of freshly mowed hay in summer, and in October, the pungent aroma of crushed walnut husk in the driveway mingled with the other aromas of autumn. There was also sometimes new and enchanting going on in the world of nature. We delighted in the beauty of wild roses in midsummer. A little later, elderberries ripened down by the pond, and along the road wild cherries hung black and tempting from the branches of the chokecherry trees. Except for rainy days, which had their own special charm, the sun would already be warm on our necks as we began the half-mile walk. So they did a half-mile walk too, and then they would have to do that coming back. So that would be a mile walk a day. But I think farmers, they walk a lot more because they got to take care of all these animals. And they might use not a horse nowadays. They might, but I think they use like these little motorbikes. At least in Montana, that's what I saw them using, three-wheelers and four-wheelers. Once out of the barnyard, the cows divided themselves into two groups and followed paths in the grassy shoulders on each side of the road. Isn't it? The cows just followed them. These trails had been carved into the ground by the cows' hoofs from hundreds of previous trips. There has always been something pleasurable following this trail. So the boy was very happy. Following behind a small herd of cows is a good way to learn patience. The fact that we might have been in a hurry and a particular morning meant nothing to them. So cows are never in a hurry. They did not plan their day by the clock, and as a result, they had no concern for our schedule. Frequently, the lead cow would find an especially luxurious patch of grass along the path, or some tree leaves on a low hanging branch. She'd stop to enjoy the treat, which would bring the cows behind her to a halt. When this happened, Dad or I would pick up a small stone and pitch it at the rump of the dawdler. This was a gentle toss and not meant to cause pain, just enough to get her attention and start her moving again. So they would throw a rock on the cow's rump to get them moving again if they got distracted along the way with something they wanted to eat. Mind of her own, our road formed a T intersection with the crossroad just south of our farm. Ginger, the cow who actually took the lead on these treks, knew the way to the pasture and always turned right at the intersection. All the others followed close behind and turned right too, except for the one rebel we called Jonesy, or Jonesy for some reason. Jonesy had an adventurous spirit, and her goal in life was to find ways to cause us grief. So we had to be especially careful at the T, because she was always alert for a chance to turn left instead of right with the other cows. I still remember the wild chase we had one day when she got into the neighbor's huge front yard. It took 5 of us almost an hour to corner her and herd her back to where she belonged. Wow, she was a rebel. There was a swampy pond along the road to the pasture. In spring, we heard the croaking of frogs and see their little heads and bulging eyes poking above the surface of the water. Sometimes we spot a turtle or two soaking up the warmth of the rays of the sun. Now and then one of the cows would stop to take a drink, but the water was covered with the green algae and had a blackish taste that wasn't appealing to them. They preferred to wait until they reached the cold, fresh stream which ran through the pasture. Oh yeah, that would. And then leisurely walk home if they accomplished that, and Miss Rebel didn't turn left. At last we could arrive at our destination. After the cows were safely enclosed in the field, we started the leisurely walk back to the house. We knew a hearty breakfast would be waiting there. The return walk was a time of sharing between a father and his son. Dad and I talked about all kinds of things on the way home. Most of the time we had permission from an elderly neighbor to cut across his field. He was an unpredictable and tempered sort. However, once in a while he came out to meet us and announced that he didn't want anybody, including us, taking a shortcut across his property. Okay, he was grouchy. Then we'd have to go the long way around on the road for a while until his disposition became more cordial. No matter though, he gave Dad and me more time to talk and enjoy the quiet beauty of a morning walk in the country. So that is a fun time that little boy had. Isn't that fun? All right. Now I got to get this book out because I don't know all the. We got our llama, and I might put a horse out in the field up here, since we did horses here. But I think that would kind of look good. All right. Oh, now why do I have this here? I don't know. We're gonna put that back there. The other book, Farm Anatomy, because your little chickadee here does not know too much about farms. So if we talk about the chicken coop, oh, I didn't put the windmill up there, did I? I got to do that too. All right. Well, there's various types of chicken coops, but in our farmyard here, we're just going to add chickens. Look at that chicken coop. That is unusual. The nog. Because we're going to be talking about chickens. So we have, there's a turkey on the second page. Somewhere in here, I had chickens. Here we go. This is a littler chicken down here. Let's see, where can we put our chicken? Chicken rides chicken rides the piggy. We can be whimsical. They did have a nice rooster. Let's see if I can find the rooster. I think this might be a rooster, but it could be a hen. I'm not quite sure. This one's a little bit we're just going to put our chickens on top of the piggy. Just because we can. We're pretending. Okay, there's a rooster. I saw it. I saw you. Oh, you're just a head. I saw the head. Like that. Single. Gosh, they named their chickens. Okay, I just see a head. Well, I really do not want just a head. It reminds me that they ate the body. I don't know why. What do you guys think? Just put a head? It's kind of fun to have their eggs. Fresh eggs. Maybe we should have that hanging out from the house. All right. Well, you're not named, so we're just going to use your head as our rooster. I have no idea. We're going to put him there. And we're going to put some fresh eggs, because you guys do deliver some fresh eggs. And here are our eggs. I wonder if, just kind of thinking, we could put these eggs right there. Oh, and then we can move this up here. Probably look better. Oh, did I push it down too much? Come on, fresh eggs. Oh, brother. I did. I pushed you down too much already. Okay, well, we got another one. Let's just use this one. I might cover that one up with an animal. Fresh eggs. Okay. Chickens. Well, look at their coops. They have a lot. You can have this type of coop. And I think they, what I learned from my neighbor, she feeds the crows, because the crows kind of protect the chickens of I don't know how, but she says it's good for the chickens to have crows around them. Oh, the main thing is the predators like hawks, weasels, stray dogs, that they can't get to them. So the chicken has a minimum of 2 square feet per bird. The number of chickens determine how big the coop is. So I think the coop is for the nighttime. maybe, or daytime. I think they let them out of the coop and do a free range. And of course they have to have nesting boxes when they're nesting. They have for their eggs to come in, right? So inside the nesting box, they lay eggs. So those are inside those homes. But you can see here the chicken, this nog one, this is like a pretty little house here. Some coops are built to be portable so the coop can change location through the year. Chickens scratch and pecks and tear up the ground, so being able to move the coop is helpful. Oh, that's why it's on those stilts. All right. A roost, chicken like to roost at night, so perches are provided inside the coop. So they they're perches, they have nesting boxes, and many people have found creative ways to build interesting coops. They're made from look like miniature houses to have built them atop an old wagon. Instead of building your own, you can buy a preferable prefabricated chicken coop, something of style. The nog. A modern design. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen one of those in my neighborhood. Some of the people around here have chickens. I don't have them, but some of them do. We talked about the cows being walked to their grazing. So cattle do well outside all year round. Extreme heat. Portable structures, though, might be assembled to give some shade to the animals if they need shade. Or here's a calf shed for calves if there's harsh weather. Calf creep feeder. These special pins allow calves access to a special grain mix without letting cows get to it. Okay. And here's a trough they eat out of. Here's a grain box. Here's another feeder for even goats eat out of that one. Here's a pig feeder. That's a pig feeder. I've seen those sometimes in the antique places. Round bale feeder, okay, and hay feeder. So they have all these different types. Oh, it's hard to be a farmer. So a goat house, we got to get our goat. They have a special thing too. Oof, just think if you had to take care of all these animals, it would take me a long time. I would want them close to me. Here we can just do that. I'm going to put a little bunny because the little bunny is going to come out pretty soon. Let's see. If you guys get bored, just let me know. If you get bored, just let me know. I don't want to bore you guys. I'm learning about these animals. I don't know anything about this. Looks more like a goat on the mountain. Oh, here's the rabbit hutches. Oh, okay. Well, this is like a long-haired furry goats. Goats eat everything, I know that. Oh, let's just put this little goat. That looks more like a goat to me. Oh, good. I'm glad you're interested. We're just going to put this goat right here. I'm just going to keep that chicken, fresh eggs. All right, we're getting there. Okay, so the next one is goat house. Goats need protection from rain, wind, and snow, so they don't like to stay out in the cold. In a snug shed, they keep warm in very cold weather. where they can keep warm in very cold weather. But when it's hot, they need plenty of ventilation and shade. So straw makes good bedding, and a new layer should be added every few days in the spring and fall, and clean out the layers of old bedding and start fresh. Oh my gosh. So here's the stall. You got to clean that every couple days. Here's another stall. You got to clean that. A kidding straw. What is a kidding? Does it tell us what a kidding is? I don't know. Maybe a goat house is usually divided into one main stall and a separate one used for kidding or to isolate a sick animal. Oh, kidding means a sick animal. Okay. They have water here and manger here, a feed bin. So mangers and water buckets are often located on the other side of a wall that has cutouts for the goats to reach them without making a mess or wasting feed. Oh, so there would be cutouts here so they can get to their feed and their water. But how do you get? We have to give them water every day. And this is just storage. Milking station. So if you want to milk your goat, feed bin. This looks like feed storage. That is a lot of work just taking care of a goat. All right. Well, let's see if we can find a sheep in here. Sheep, sheep, sheep. I know I saw one. There's one. So we might have it the opposite way of all these others. I always wanted now you could just have a sheep farm or a llama farm. I don't think you could just have one animal, but I know some farmers have tons of animals. I was watching a video on YouTube of a farmer, and he had tons of animals, and he had to go through them every morning, take care of them, let them out of their pens, clean their pens, give them water. It took almost the whole morning. I just thought, oh, it's too much work for me. Now you see why they have them. It's interesting, but my goodness, who would want to take care of all these? But I did think someday I might have a sheep farm, and then after I read about how much work they are, I thought, oh no. So a sheep shed, a 3-sided shed with good ventilation works well to protect sheep from heat, rain, snow, and wind. So they need a shed too. Lambing pens or jugs are sheltered areas that keep newborn lambs safe from being trampled on or being exposed to cold, wet weather. They should be 4 by 6 feet with walls low enough for the eave to look over. Okay, so this must be the eave. It's cute little babies though. So you have to have a big old shed for them and a pen for them. And then you got to clean that out too. And you got to refeed it with feed and water. Well, we got our horse. This is a separate barn just for horses. But what I recall my son telling me, Zach, is that they need light and ventilation. I remember him saying that. Mold and mites and dust can cause horses to develop respiratory ailments. He didn't tell me that. There should be a window installed in each stall above the height of the horse using double Dutch doors, allows the horse to look out. The tack room is where all the harness and saddles are stored, hanging on hooks. So he would have to fill their hay feeder. He would give them water. He had to clean them. So he had to walk them out of the stall because he had to clean the stall. I remember that. So you put the water and the hay right into the stall. And then they have a window to look out at. Here's the tack and feed. So you had to make sure the feed was stored and the tack was stored and well kept, water, and here's another stall. So anyway, yeah, he used to walk the horses, I remember too, in the corral. He didn't ride them, but I remember him walking them. Okay, well, we got our rabbit out. So the rabbit mostly stays in the hutch. It should have enough room for them to eat and move around. Rabbits can withstand sub-zero cold, but they need to be protected from wind, rain, and snow. They also need shade in hot weather. So most hutches are made from galvanized welded wire. The floor is wire as well, so the droppings can fall through a tray that can be easily cleaned out. So then you got to clean their tray. You got to clean all this poop from these animals. I don't like that. The weather bottle. Oh my. So they have a special bottle, special feeder. So if you want rabbits, they need special protection. This one seems too little for me. Oh, this is the carrier. This is what you carry them in. Okay. Well, we didn't go too much about fencing, and I bet you they have... our fencing is very simple. It's our pasture fencing. Barbed wire, corral fence. So there's just the wood, barbed wire. I bet you these fences, they're always having to mend them, the farmers. Net wire fence, electric fence. Then they have gates so they can get in with their vehicles or move animals around. And I guess that is all the animals in here. How about that? Did we miss any animals? I don't know. Let's see what it says here. Oh, the dogs, farm dogs and cats. And turkeys. Oh, they don't talk about turkeys. But I noticed that turkeys can be little hellions too. But I guess if you had to sustain yourself and eating everything off the land and not going to the Safeway grocery store down the street, you didn't have a grocery store, or you chose to live this way. There's a turkey. I love turkeys, though. I love to eat them, let's say. I love to eat the turkeys. We'll just put them there. I love to eat the turkeys. No, that's a chicken. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Oh, that's a nice turkey, too. I love fresh turkey meat, though. There was a turkey farm kind of down in the valley from here. Not too far away, 5 minutes. It's not there anymore because they don't raise turkeys. Well, no. They do. They have food, though. They do raise food there. And then they have where you can go buy their food. They have a little store there for their food. I haven't been there for a long time. I don't even know. That used to exist. I don't know if it does now. I kind of forgot what I was looking for. Do you guys remember? You guys remember The ducks will come during the pond, when I make the pond. Rabbits, goats. What else was there? Oh, dogs. We don't have any dog or cats in here. Oh, they forgot about the dogs and the cats. Well, I know every farmer has a dog. Dogs and cats. They're not in our stickers. Well, what am I gonna do? Do I have a picture of a dog and a cat? Oh, I had that little cat, but it's kind of big. Let's see, I have the one on the calendar. It's a little bit big. I think I looked in here. I didn't see a dog or a cat. I didn't even pay attention. I thought maybe we would have a dog and a cat in here. Well, we're gonna add a dog and a cat. All right, how are we gonna do that? Let me see what this cat looks like. If I can just cut it out of here. I could just cut it out of here. And maybe we could just put it outside. It didn't have to be in the corral. Isn't that pretty? I love, isn't that pretty? That's such a pretty photo. So I'm gonna cut it out, this cute little kitty. And you have, I think the cats, they are for to eat the mice, pets maybe, but mainly they probably live in the barns. I don't know how many cats you would have on a farm. They live in the barn with the animals and eat the mice. Anybody know why a cat is on a barn, is on a farm? Any idea? Okay. Now, I just love this. I was thinking of maybe using this for the background for the fourth show. So pretty. And here we have a pond. I might use that because we don't have to put too much in it. A fishy and a duck. Oh, there's a tractor. And this is a huge cow. I don't think it's too big. Unless we use some of these little cows, but I don't know. I think we got enough. We got enough. All right, so we got to find a dog. And the only hope we have is if by chance there is a picture of a dog in what I already pulled out from the magazine. Otherwise, I'm going to have to do that off camera because I have to pull the magazine and look through it for a dog. I'm sure there's probably one. And I know that I found one on Canva if there isn't any in this magazine. I know. My son Zach loved dogs. Yeah. No picture of a dog. So that's what I'll have to do. Either print the one off of Canva. I think I'm not really painting. I might add some crayons maybe. I might do that. And I'm kind of wondering if we should put this little guy and our llama. I don't mind putting 2 llamas. I just know that the farmers can just have a llama farm, or just a sheep farm, or just a cow farm. They don't have to have all of the animals all together on their farm, but some do. Some have a lot of animals. All right, so how are we going to put this one in here? Where are you going to fit? And the cat, and the cat, and the cat. Oh, maybe the cat will fit over here. Should I cut that out better? If I cut it out, well, let's try it. If not, I might have to use that, but I can't, their hands are still on it. So let's try here, cutting this, fussy cutting better. Now, because well, I wonder how you clean their poo, llamas. I'm sure they have poo you have to clean. You have to clean up all this poop. Farmers have to love to clean poop. That's just the way it goes. Oh my. I guess if I was born on a farm, it would be different. But just to get a farm of your own and have to clean up all these poop and you're not used to it, it would be kind of hard, I think. Oh, maybe I should keep some of that grass. Let's see, llama. Kitty cat. I think I'm going to cut that off. Just bugging me. Oh, I can still stick you under there. That would be cool, because you like to play in the flowers. Oh, yeah. And we'll stick our little oinky oinks there. And our llamas, if we can put you in here. Oh, you fell down. Well, we'll just have your neck resting on the flowers. No biggie, no biggie. Peeking into the pen. Why not? Why not? All right, we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. I'm going to have to fit a dog somewhere in here, I think. So hopefully I can find a small enough dog. I think farmers have more than one dog. They have a lot. I was watching another YouTube. I don't know why I'm watching farmers on YouTube. I guess because what I'm doing, I'm trying to learn what they do. This particular farmer, it was in the snow, and it was very cold. And he was taking care of his animals. And he had pigs, he had cows, and he had chickens. And he had like, so I had to feed. He said it was really hard to do farm work in the snow. Because it's very hard to walk in the snow. And then he had little places. where the rabbits were. I remember that. They were protected from the snow. Anyway. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. And then we're going to put our llama. Let's see. I got to get a paper towel. I don't have one out. Let's come over here. Okay, so the poo is good for plants or gardens. Okay. You're looking at poo so in a positive way, Jersey. I think, Cynthia, you said now you see why they eat them. I think that's what you meant to say. You could add Zach's dog if you. Oh, I do have a picture. I do have a picture of his. I do have a picture of him and his dog. Oh, that's a good idea. So the cats, they catch mice and roaches. Ooh. And the cats eat the mice in the barn. So there's more than one cat usually in a barn, I would think, Cynthia. Or maybe it depends on how big the barn is, maybe. I lived in the city all my life, really, if I look at it. I was born in a city. I've always lived in the city. My parents, we moved so much, but we were always in the city. Okay, we got our cat. So maybe I've got everything. So the dog, I can shrink down the photo though. We'll see. I've got him laying on the couch with his dog. You know, I didn't take that many photos. I don't know. I always thought, oh, why do I need photos? I was that kind of person. And I didn't. And then when I left Texas, all of Zach's little photos I left there. I didn't take the photos with me. And they never made their way back to me either, even though I asked. So, okay, let's do you. I don't know, I just love this picture. I just think it's a cool picture. And maybe we'll like collage something and do some little more collaging there. We're going to stick that picture there for now. For now. It's coming together. Oh my, oh my. It's coming together. I really don't want to paint anything because, you know, I don't know. I just kind of want to wait till we get all our everything done. I'm going to paint it last if I want to. If I want to add like blue, I will, but it kind of looks like a collage kind of thing, and I'm glad I painted it all white to begin with. Well, I'm done. Oh, I do have these stamps. I forgot about these. Oh, I want to do some of these stamps. So I'm not done. But it won't take long, because I've got a drawer where I can just stamp, because these are tiny. And I think these will fit on here. Oh no, they won't. Have to be bigger. Have to be bigger. I don't know if it'll fit. Oh no, I don't want to stamp directly on here because it won't. It's crunchy. I wonder if this will fit. I'll have to dig. Almost, not quite. So I need something big. I might not have big enough. And I don't want to use that. I'm digging in here. If not, I will just get an old music sheet. No, they're all too little. All right. Well, got into that idea. Let's see. If you don't mind waiting me, I'm going to dig a little, because I know I have old music sheets. Oh, you're sensational. Oh, my son. That's a cool one. Oh. Let's see if I can use these. This is 1955. And I think my horse will fit right there. And of course it'll fit up here. Oh, I could put the horses. Now this is kind of crazy. You never know what you'll find in your stash. I can put horses here with your sensational. We'll just try to not make it. I mean, I want it wonky. I don't want it. And I think I can put a couple. So I got this on the What Ups app, and she was selling all these old wooden stamps. And these are the two horse ones. Aren't they cool? They're cool. They're cool. Now we can make some brown horses and black horses. So I'm going to get my brown and my black out. And I need my stamp. Let's see, we're going to get black and brown. I'm sure I probably have used, because I don't have the patience to change them all out. I think eventually what you do, let's see, this is black, I think. No, that's brown. That's black. Okay. So in case, oh, see, I was thinking about, I wonder if this surface, you know what I should do? Only because I have to keep this in my mind's eye over here. But the reason why is because we really need a flat surface to stamp on. Okay, otherwise it won't come out good. Do I want to do that? Oh, I don't, why I was thinking that, I don't know. Going goofy. Now these are old. I don't even know who made these. They might be, well, they couldn't be handmade, but they're old. Okay, so let's just put this here. Oh my goodness, isn't that cute? Really, really cute. Okay, I'm gonna put one in this corner. Oh, no, let me see this other one. We want the horse facing this way. I was worried they wouldn't work because sometimes the old stamps, oh my gosh, they're so cute. They're so cute. Oh my. Okay, now we're gonna do the black. Now I know I put, okay. We're gonna like put it here. Whoa. It really shows up in the black. It is, these little stamps are so cute. All right. I don't know if he was high society. Whoops. Whoops. Can you still see the, I covered up. Can you still see sensational? Or did I really mess it up? I want to take the high society out because he's not high society. I got so excited. I needed to put that horse more on the top instead of the bottom. Oh well, I know what it means. I guess that's what matters, is that I know what it means. Okay. Well, how come you're not cutting? I don't know why you don't want to round that corner. All right. Now, there's another stamp that I have, which is a chicken. This is another old stamp. I didn't have, as you can see, we can do it right there. We'll just do our chicken in black. I don't know where I'm going to put him. That is so pretty. Isn't that a pretty chicken? Oh my, oh my. Okay, and then these are trees. But I could like right over here, this is less paper. And I need green, which I do have a green. I do have a green. Here it is. I have green. Excuse my hair and my body. All right, here's some green. Okay, let's see. Hopefully it'll work. I was worried the trees would not work. Yeah, see, that's what I'm afraid of. I need to It's the middle part. I'm going to just try to put it over that again. I might have lost out on the trees. Oh, I don't know if I'm straight. Okay. Not bad, not bad. I just have to get it stickered. I just thought they were unusual to have 3 trees like that. And the bottom part, oh, okay. I'm going to see if I can get the bottom part better on here. I don't know if I can. Pretty old stamps. Oh, see, there it goes. And okay, well, we're just going to continue around here because you never know. We might use these trees. This is from 1956, so it'd be kind of cool just to kind of use this. I'm getting the knack of it. I've got to put a lot of ink on there. And then when I put it here, I've got to roll it a little bit on the ends to get the trees to come out. The bottom parts of the tree, the trunk. So I'm rolling it just a little bit. Oh, see, there. There we go. Alright, we're going to do the same here. I'm going to roll it to the front, roll it to the back, roll it to the sides, and push in the middle. Make sure. Okay, here we come. Ta-da! That's how you do it. Sometimes it takes practice because I don't know. All right. I know for sure we'll use this one. I just wanted to do the stamping. Maybe for right now we'll put it like this, because, and then we can add something underneath. I don't know what. Something. We'll add something. And I'm gonna leave I'm gonna leave that open, so when we want to add something, it can go right underneath this one. Okay. Since I can see it. You're sensational. Oh well, Vicky, you're just not perfect. You're just not oh, you know, these might look kind of good under that. Let's see here. And then can I get in there? Maybe I can. Nope, can't. It's too big. See, it might have been cute, but they're already glued on, putting them underneath them. But let's see. I don't see a place for them right now, but we'll just cut them out and keep them. Well, I'll use them for something. If I don't use them, they'd be kind of be cute on a little tag, or on a something, maybe a pocket, part of a decoration, or maybe put two of them together and then put one on the pocket, or two on the pocket and one on the tag. We'll just make this round. I'm just cutting it round just because it just looks better. Okay. We've already got a chicken, but I couldn't help but get this chicken. So we will just keep this in here. You never know. We might use it. We might not. All right. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this funky, our funky farm, funky farm life, funky farm. All right. I think I have some more stamps too, but I think, but I'm not going to dig in. I can't remember exactly where they are. Oh, here they are. So I have these two. So I'm just going to leave them here though and think about what we could do, because maybe we could add, so if we do the scenery here, and we got to do the pond here, then we could put a tiny pocket here with a tiny, you know, card. Not sure. We'll do something. We'll do something with this, because it has a windmill. But what I like about it, oh, you know what I could do? I'm almost thinking here, I could put a stamp, because it says farm living is the life for me. Oh, not for me. Or home sweet home. It's a beautiful day on the farm. That might be good. It's a beautiful day on the farm. Fresh air and sunshine. So I might not use all of these, but some of these things will work. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on his farm he had a horse, E-I-E-I-O. So I might use some of these, but I'll have to take them out and stamp them on some nice old paper. I don't want to stamp them on the music paper, because you won't be able to see them. I do have this little area. I might be able to put one more stamp on there. Right there. And actually that would fit. And then I can put it right there. Right like that. Down on the farm. Okay. That's it for now, guys. I quit. I quit. My brain is tired. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it. I'm growing and I thank you. Hopefully some of our new people will want to come and join us on the live show. I'm hoping, if they're interested in farm life. It's interesting to find out what I missed and what I don't like and what I do like about farms. How's everyone doing? I'm just reading through the comments. Make sure I didn't miss anything. I think I got them all. Looks fantastic. Looks fantastic. Yes, yes, yes. Awesome. Well, it's a little bit different storytelling along the way. And I know when my son was away for a month and he loved it, I know he took care of the chickens there too. So he had a really wonderful experience with these animals, and he loved animals. So that's what we're adding here. In memory of things that my son liked on the farm. He actually wanted me at our house to have pigs. And I go, oh no, we can't have pigs. It's half an acre, but I think the other homes would not like that. He goes, why can't we get some pigs? I go, no, we could actually rent. If I had the money at the time, I could have probably suggested renting somewhere and getting the pig and taking them back and forth, but that's a lot of work. And he wanted it at the house, so I didn't give him any ideas. Anyway, thank you all. Remember to like and subscribe. And if we have any new folks, I'd appreciate y'all coming. And I hope to see you on Tuesday, Thursday, 6 p.m. Pacific time is watercoloring. And we are going to paint, I already forgot, we are going to paint a cow, and we're going to paint a chicken, a cow and chickens. So we'll see ya. Have a great evening. Sending you love, hugs, peace to you, your families, and out to the universe. Good night.